Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Winter is era, and what's better than cozying up with some delicious, warm, and super healthy food. Today, I am going to share 5 of my absolute favorite winter recipes that are not only comforting, but also packed with nutrients to keep you feeling your best all season long. These are simple to make, and I promise they'll become staples in your kitchen. So, grab your apron, and let's get cooking. First up, we have a classic, hearty lentil and vegetable soup. This is like a warm hug in a bowl. You'll need about 1 cup of brown or green lentils, rinsed well. Then, chop up your veggies. I love using a mix of 1 large onion, 2 carrots, 2 celery stalks, and a couple of cloves of garlic, all finely diced. Heat a large pot or Dutch oven over medium heat, and add a tablespoon of olive oil. Saute the onion, carrots, and celery for about 5 to 7 minutes until they start to soften. Then, add the minced garlic and cook for another minute until it's fragrant. Now, pour in your rinsed lentils, along with 6 cups of vegetable broth. For extra flavor, I add a teaspoon of dried thyme, half a teaspoon of cumin, and a bay leaf. Bring the soup to a boil, then reduce the heat, cover, and let it simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes, or until the lentils are tender. Near the end of the cooking time, stir in about 2 cups of chopped kale or spinach, and let it wilt for a few minutes. Don't forget to season with salt and pepper to taste. Remove the bay leaf before serving. I'd love to garnish this with a little fresh parsley and a squeeze of lemon juice to brighten it up. It's a perfect, satisfying meal all on its own. Next on our list is a wonderfully warming roasted root vegetable medley. Roasting brings out the natural sweetness of winter veggies, and it couldn't be easier. For this, you'll need a colorful assortment of root vegetables. I'm using about 2 sweet potatoes, 3 parsnips, 4 carrots, and 1 red onion. You can also add beets or turnips if you like. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Wash and peel your vegetables, then chop them into uniform, 1-inch chunks. This helps them cook evenly. Place all the chopped veggies in a large bowl. Drizzle them with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then, for the seasoning, sprinkle on a teaspoon of dried rosemary, a teaspoon of dried thyme, and a generous pinch of salt and pepper. Toss everything together until the vegetables are well coated. Spread the seasoned vegetables in a single layer on a large baking sheet. It's important not to overcrowd the pan, so use 2 if you need to. This ensures they roast and get nicely caramelized. Instead of just steaming, pop them into the preheated oven and roast for about 35 to 45 minutes, flipping them halfway through until they are tender and have beautiful golden brown edges. These are a fantastic side dish for any winter meal, or you can even toss them into a salad for a hearty lunch. Recipe number 3 is a creamy and delicious butternut squash risotto. This one feels so gourmet, but it's surprisingly simple. First, you'll need 1 medium butternut squash. Peel it, remove the seeds, and dice it into small, half-inch cubes. Toss the squash with a bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper, and roast it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes until it's tender. While that's roasting, let's start the risotto. In a large saucepan, warm up about 6 cups of vegetable broth and keep it simmering on a low heat. In a separate, heavy-bottomed pot, melt a tablespoon of butter with a little olive oil over medium heat. Add 1 finely chopped shallot or small onion and cook until softened. Then, add 1½ cups of arborio rice and toast it for a minute, stirring constantly until the edges of the grains look translucent. Now, the classic risotto technique begins. Add about 1 cup of the warm broth to the rice and stir until it has almost completely absorbed. Continue adding the broth, 1 ladleful at a time, letting each addition absorb before adding the next. Keep stirring frequently. This process will take about 20 to 25 minutes. When the rice is creamy and cooked al dente, stir in your roasted butternut squash. For extra creaminess and flavor, I like to add half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese and a pinch of nutmeg. Season with salt and pepper. Garnish with some fresh sage leaves if you have them. This is pure comfort food. Moving on to our 4th recipe, a quick and healthy lemon herb baked salmon. Salmon is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are fantastic for brain health, especially during the darker winter months. This recipe is all about fresh, bright flavors. You'll need 4 salmon fillets, about 6 ounces each. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius. Pat the salmon fillets dry with a paper towel and place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. In a small bowl, mix together 2 tablespoons of olive oil, the juice and zest of 1 lemon, 2 minced garlic cloves, and 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped herbs. I'm using a mix of parsley and dill, but rosemary or thyme would also be lovely. Brush this delicious herb mixture generously over the top of each salmon fillet. Season with salt and pepper. For a complete meal, you can arrange some asparagus spears or green beans around the salmon on the baking sheet. They'll cook in about the same amount of time. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes, or until the salmon is cooked through and flakes easily with a fork. The cooking time will vary depending on the thickness of your fillets. This dish is incredibly light, flavorful, and comes together so quickly, making it perfect for a busy weeknight. And finally, for our 5th recipe, we're making some cozy and spiced apple cinnamon oatmeal. Forget the instant packets. Making oatmeal from scratch is so much better and healthier. This is the perfect way to start a cold winter morning. You'll need 1 cup of rolled oats, 2 cups of water or milk of your choice. I like using almond milk for a creamy texture. 1 apple, peeled, cored, and diced. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of nutmeg. In a medium saucepan, combine the oats, milk or water, diced apple, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Bring the mixture to a boil over medium-high heat. Then reduce the heat to low and let it simmer. Stir occasionally to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Cook for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until the oats have absorbed most of the liquid and the oatmeal has reached your desired consistency. Once it's cooked, you can add your favorite toppings. I love adding a tablespoon of chopped walnuts or pecans for a nice crunch, a drizzle of maple syrup or honey for a touch of sweetness, and maybe a spoonful of chia seeds for an extra nutritional boost. It's a warm, satisfying, and fiber-rich breakfast that will keep you full and energized all morning. So there you have it, 5 incredible, healthy, and easy recipes to keep you warm and nourished this winter. From the hearty lentil soup and roasted veggies, to the creamy risotto, zesty salmon, and spiced oatmeal, there's something here for everyone to enjoy. I hope you give these a try and they bring a little extra warmth and happiness to your winter days. Let me know in the comments which recipe you're most excited to make. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes. See you in the next one.